Cooper Lutkenhaus' Diamond League debut is going to change everything. Cooper Lutkenhaus is only 17, but Stockholm is about to treat him like a grown man with a target on his back. The kid who shocked the indoor world is stepping into the Diamond League, where names do not protect you. One bad lap can change the whole story. At first, this looks like a simple debut. A young American star gets invited to Bauhausgalan in Stockholm on June 7th, runs the 800 meters, and learns what the Diamond League feels like. But that is too small for what is happening here. Cooper Lutkenhaus is not arriving as a normal teenager. He is arriving as the world indoor champion. He is arriving with a 142.27 outdoor personal best, the fastest under 18 mark ever recorded for 800 meters. He is arriving after turning a U.S. final at Hayward Field into one of the wildest high school performances the sport has seen. That is why Stockholm matters. It is the first time Cooper steps into the weekly home of the biggest track stars in the world. The Diamond League is where strong seasons become global stories. It is where hype either grows teeth or gets exposed. The reason people are staring at this race is simple. Cooper did not slowly creep into the top level. He jumped into it. Last summer, at the U.S. Championships in Eugene, he was still 16. He was not supposed to look ready for a senior national final. He was supposed to learn, survive, and maybe leave with respect. Instead, he finished second in 142.27 and earned a spot on the U.S. team for the World Championships in Tokyo. That time changed how people talked about him. It was a World Under 18 best. It was also an American Under 20 record. It placed him among the fastest Americans ever, before he had even finished high school. That is not normal growth. That is a sport forced to change its timeline. Then came 2026 indoors. Cooper ran 144.03 on a short track in February, another under 20 record. A few weeks later, in Torun, Poland, he won the World Indoor 800-meter title in 144.24. He was 17. He became the youngest man to win an individual title at the World Indoor Championships. That is the part that makes Stockholm dangerous. He is no longer just a prospect. He has already beaten senior men on a world stage. He has handled rounds, noise, and pressure. But the Diamond League is different. There are no easy heats. There is no room to hide behind being young. When the gun fires, the field will not race his age. They will race his chest. The 800 meters is one of the cruelest races in track. It is too long to sprint and too fast to relax. The first lap can feel smooth, then the last 200 meters can turn strong runners into statues. That is why Cooper's rise has shocked people. He does not only have teenage speed, he has strength when the race burns. His 400-meter best of 46.30 shows the speed. His 600-meter mark of 1 minute 14.15 shows the power between sprinting and middle distance. His 800-meter times show that he can put both together. That mix is what makes rivals pay attention. But Stockholm will ask a new question. Can he read a Diamond League race in real time? The pace can change quickly. A rabbit may drag the field through a brutal first lap. A favorite may attack before the bell. Someone may box him in. Someone may make contact. In a high school race, talent can fix many problems. In the Diamond League, one poor position can cost everything. This is where the debut can change everything. If Cooper runs with control, he becomes more than a young runner with records. He becomes a real threat on the pro circuit. If he panics, fades, or gets trapped, the world will learn something too. Either way, Stockholm gives the first clear outdoor sign of what his 2026 season can become. The setting adds weight. Bauhausgalan is not a small meet built for quiet experiments. Stockholm Stadium has history. The crowd knows track. The event has hosted Olympic champions, world record holders, and athletes who later became legends. Cooper said he had watched races from the meeting online and knew the names there were among the greatest of all time. That matters because young athletes often talk about dreams. This one is walking straight into one. On June 7th, Cooper will not be racing in a protected U.S. setup. He will be in Europe, in a major Diamond League stop, with the sport watching how he carries himself. The timing is sharp too. Stockholm is the 6th stop of the 2026 Diamond League season. By then, the outdoor rhythm is moving. Athletes are testing plans for the rest of the year. For Cooper, this is the start of a bigger path. After Stockholm, he is due at the Prefontaine Classic in Eugene on July 3rd. Another Diamond League race, this time back on home soil. Every young star needs a real challenge, and Cooper's challenge is not only one rival, it is the whole 800-meter world. The event has depth. It has men who know how to race dirty, smart, patient, and brave. Some are faster over one lap, some are stronger over two, some have been through Olympic finals and world finals, where every step has a cost. Cooper's biggest test may be experience. He has already shown he can produce a huge time. But Diamond League racing is not only about time, it is about choices. Do you follow the pacer or trust your own rhythm? Do you move at 500 meters or wait? Do you fight for lane 1 or stay clear? Do you burn energy early to avoid trouble or risk traffic to save your legs? There is also a mental challenge. When a 17-year-old wins big, the noise can grow faster than the athlete. Fans start using names like future Olympic champion. Some people start talking about David Rudisha, world records, and history before the athlete has run a full pro outdoor season. That can be heavy. The 800 meters does not care about praise. It only cares about the next 2 laps. The honest view is this: Cooper Lutkenhaus may be the most exciting young 800-meter runner in the world, but he is not a finished product. That is not an insult. It is the truth that keeps the story real. At the 2025 World Championships in Tokyo, he did not reach the semifinal. He finished 7th in his heat in 1:47.68. The race did not match the magic of Eugene. He spent too much time wide, and when he needed his normal sprint, it was not there. That result matters because it showed the other side of youth. Talent can open the door, but senior racing can still shut it fast. That loss may help him now. It gave him a lesson before the hype got too comfortable. He learned that not every race will follow his plan. He learned that the world stage can punish even a runner with a huge personal best. He learned that recovery, travel, rounds, heat, and tactics are part of the job. So Stockholm should not be sold as a guaranteed takeover. It should be seen as a serious test. If he wins, it will be massive. If he runs fast and places well, that is still a strong sign. If he struggles, the story does not die. He is 17. The point is not perfection. The point is whether he keeps moving closer when the races get harder. The future stakes are clear. If Cooper handles Stockholm, the whole 800-meter season changes. Suddenly, every Diamond League start becomes must-watch. Every veteran has to think about the teenager who can close like a storm. Every American fan starts looking at Eugene, then the next championship, then the Olympic cycle with a different kind of belief. His presence also changes how the event feels. The 800 meters has always loved risk. It is a race where a favorite can be swallowed in the final straight, and a brave move can make history. Cooper adds a new layer because he brings youth into a grown man fight. He is not just trying to beat one name. He is trying to prove that age does not have to wait its turn. For years, U.S. middle distance had strong names, but Cooper gives the country something rare, a teenage 800-meter runner fast enough to scare the world. Stockholm is the first outdoor step in that new chapter, showing whether 1:42.27 is a memory or a message. When Cooper walks into the stadium on June 7th, he will carry a world title, a record, and the strange pressure of being young enough to shock people. The Diamond League does not hand out easy welcomes. It puts your best story on the line and tests you in public. If he looks ready there, the 800-meter world has a problem. It is the night a teenager steps into the deep end, and the event finds out how much water he can move.